everybody? So today's video is going to be a little bit different than a lot of the videos that you guys have been seeing since the start of this series. Now today, guys, I just really was not feeling vlogging the entire day. Also, I was pretty much on my computer the entire day doing some stuff for the Power Effect with my team, so I was kind of busy all day doing that. I wasn't really doing anything special, anything too crazy, so I didn't want to vlog today. But what we are going to do today is go over my entire leg workout that I'm going to be hitting today. Now this is one of the workouts that is on the Power Effect. Currently we're not open, so you guys can't join right now, but you guys will be able to in the next few weeks. But anyways, the important part of this video, what I want to talk about right now, is going to be basically how I doubled my squat, or kind of clickbaity, because honestly, I went from a 315 squat right around when I first started squatting, first started lifting, to a 585 squat, okay? And when I say first started lifting, I mean when I first started lifting seriously after about a few months, so not like the first time I ever squatted. But yeah, guys, my squat went from a 315 after a few months of me lifting all the way to a 585 pound squat, and that happened over the duration of about 5 years. Now I credit that squat transformation to the things that I'm about to talk about right now, which hopefully will help you be able to increase your squat the same way that I did. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about, and by the way, the things I'm talking about are not in order of importance, they're just kind of all scattered. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is going to be proper programming. Now this is so important. When I first started lifting, guys, I would just go in the gym and kind of hit whatever body part that I felt like hitting that day, whatever rep ranges I wanted to hit. I never had any structure, any regimen. And when I did add that in is when I started getting stronger extremely rapidly, not just on my squat, but all my lifts, right? So proper programming, guys, a lot of people make it a lot more difficult than it really needs to be. At the end of the day, you just need to be progressively overloading. Now, what progressive overload is, you guys hear that word all the time. Progressive overload is basically just increasing your sets, reps, or decreasing your rest time in between sets. There's different ways you can go about progressive overload, but what it really means at the end of the day is over a duration of time, you are overloading your body so that it is, either lifting heavier weights, doing more sets, or getting less rest time. Therefore, it is growing over a period of time. And you can track that growth due to the fact that, you're changing those variables around, so you can actually track the progress. If you're not tracking your progress and your overload, okay, then you're not really going to have as optimal of results, okay, at the end of the day. Now, there's loads of programs out there that you guys can use, aka the Power Effect, but for real, guys, there's a lot of programs out there that you can use that will help you achieve progressive overload. Now, the other thing I want to say is you want to make sure that you're not doing a program that's too advanced or too beginner for you. So you want to make sure that you're doing enough volume to grow and to progress, but you're not doing too much, and you want to also make sure that you're not doing too little. So you just have to find the right program out there for you. What I recommend doing is, if you're a beginner, honestly, guys, the Power Effect has 2 separate levels, okay? So we have level 1, level 2, and that is really going to cover you guys heavily if you're looking for a program that is new every single month that is going to help you track your progressive overload, because we have beginner workouts, and we have intermediate workouts, and we have advanced workouts. So if you're not interested in the Power Effect and you guys just want to go find a program somewhere and you don't want a new one every single month, then you can go online and find these programs all over. You guys can look up even Dylan Mckenna program on YouTube, and you will find some of my previous videos where I've released programs, beginner, intermediate, and expert programs. And really how I like to gauge this, guys, just goes by experience level. So if you've been lifting for under a year, you're a beginner. If you're 2-3 years, you're more in the intermediate stage. If you're 4, 5, 6 years, you're starting to get into the advanced stage. So that's kind of how you should gauge whether you should be on a beginner, intermediate, or advanced program, and how you should go about looking for one of those programs. Okay, so the second thing, guys, and none of this stuff is rocket science, none of this is quadratic equations, guys. It's pretty simple shit. First thing was programming. Now the second thing is going to be making sure that you're in a caloric surplus for as long as humanly possible. Now, if you're in a caloric surplus, this is going to help your joints be saturated so you're not going to have joint issues. It's going to help with injury prevention, and on top of that, your body's going to be getting bigger. And when your body's getting bigger, okay, it's going to be getting stronger. So your muscles are going to be able to grow and get stronger at the fastest rate when your body is in that caloric surplus, due to the fact that, you know, your muscles are taking in so much more nutrients. They can grow much, much faster than if you're at a maintenance. And if you're in a deficit, you're not going to grow really any muscle mass, you know, if you're in the intermediate to advanced area. Anyway, so basically being in a caloric surplus is going to be massive, and the bigger the surplus is, the quicker you're going to get strength gains, but be careful about that so you guys don't get fat. The third thing, and this is extremely important, a lot of people overlook this, but technique. Making sure that you guys get your technique on point. Another thing is, a lot of people, you know, they don't know whether they should do a high bar squat or a low bar squat, what's going to be best for your body type. 99% of people are going to squat more weight using low bar. I learned this the hard way, and squatted high bar for, you know, the first 2-3 years that I lifted. When I switched to low bar, I got much, much stronger, guys. So I highly recommend you guys try out both squatting stances, see what feels better for you, give both, you know, a few weeks of a chance, and then stick with what you personally feel is gonna be best for your body type, and then really work on your technique, guys, because, you know, having good technique is gonna help you, number one, just be overall stronger, short and long term, because the better your technique is, the better your body is, you know, the better you're basically optimizing your body to lift the weight. So it's going to be good for technique, and then also, well, sorry, not for technique. The technique is going to be good for getting stronger, and also for injury prevention. Because if you're all snapped up, you know, laying in your bed all day because your back is all hammer jacked up, okay, you're not going to be getting any stronger, are you? So make sure your technique is on point, guys. And the way you can do that is just by filming all your sets, seeing little things that you could be doing wrong. Are you collapsing your knees? Are you not going low enough? You know, is your hand placement a little off? Are you looking up? Is your neck not neutral? There's a lot of things that you can look into. Just look up, you know, videos of me showing you guys how to squat, or, you know, going over some squat technique. I have a lot of videos. Just look up Dylan Mckenna squat technique, or look up someone like Mark Bell. There's a million people. Just look up squat technique. Start picking little things up from people who give valuable information on YouTube, and yeah, you guys will start to over time, you know, improve your technique. So those are the things that I would tell you to focus on when you're trying to build a stronger squat. I hope you guys took something out of this, honestly. If you guys like this style of me talking to you guys and giving you guys some information like this, let me know down below. Also, we are going to go through an entire leg workout today, and I'm going to talk to you guys about what I'm thinking in my head about cue-wise for each movement, and how I'm doing each movement, why I'm doing each movement the way that I'm doing it. And yeah, it should be pretty cool. So we haven't done this in a while where I've done like a raw workout, so that's what we're going to do today. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the video, and I'm going to go eat my pre-workout meal. That is today's pre-workout, guys. I'm going to be taking about 3/4 a scoop of the new, I think it's new, Sonic Ghost Legend pre-workout. I've been enjoying this for the last few days since I got it, so we're going to take like, well, 3/4 scooper. Comment down below, let me know if you guys still take really strong pre-workouts and shit like that. I usually don't take a pre, and if I do, I take something like this, which is a little bit weaker. Like this only has 200 milligrams of caffeine per scoop. It's not too wild. Corn man, it's gym time, brother. Guys, we just pulled up to the gym right now, and Cornelius decided to take a nap in the car on the way to the gym. Gym man? Gym? Dumbass! Get up, dude. Gym? Damn, dude. That's bad? Is it bad?
It's bad, man. No calories, like...
Did you sleep all day, man? Cool, what time did you go to bed last night?
Dude, 12. The next day. So 12, and then slept till 8 p.m. Fuck it.
And then you just took a nap on the way to the gym? How are you still tired, man?
I did take a nap.
You just slept right here.
Fuck, yeah. Brutal. It's bad. What were you training?
Legs.
Ah! What? Fuck. Okay, let's go.
Leg workout, baby.
What?
Let's do it.
What?
Alright guys, so I'm gonna show you guys what I do to warm up every single day before my leg workouts. Now, the first thing, you guys have seen me talk about this before, is just gonna be some spinal decompression, hanging on the pull-up bar. Now, I actually do this before all of my workouts, not just my leg workouts, and it's really, really good just for spinal health and making sure your back stays healthy, specifically on leg day. It's a really good idea to do, so we're gonna do that for a few sets of about 30 seconds.
All right, let's go, dummy.
Alright guys, so next thing we're going to do is hop on the pre-core stretching station, and I'm going to stretch my upper back, which is very simple. You just grab an underhand grip right here and let yourself kind of fall back. So we're going to do that, and then we're also going to do a glute hip stretch, which is very simple. You just throw this leg over this leg, and again, let yourself drop back and really feel it in the glute. You'll feel it in your glute and your hips for sure, especially if it's tight like mine. So we're gonna do 2 sets of about 15 to 20 seconds on that, and then we're gonna do one more stretch and we'll jump right to the squats. Last thing we're gonna do before we jump into squats is gonna do some foam rolling. And what this is really gonna do is just break up the soft tissue and kind of loosen up the muscles that we're gonna work. So I'm probably gonna hit my quads, hamstrings, and a little bit of my back. Some people say, you know, foam rolling isn't super beneficial. It's better to use a lacrosse ball or like a tennis ball, something like that. But I personally do like foam rolling. What I will say is you wanna kind of roll around until you find a spot that hurts a little bit, and then you wanna kind of lay on that spot for a little bit, and that's how you're gonna really break up the soft tissue that's kind of built up and causing some issues. So we're gonna do that real quick. Alright guys, so today on squat we have 3 sets of 15 reps on the menu. Now the reason why we're doing so many reps is because currently I'm not actually focused on getting stronger. My goal is to build muscle and maintain fullness. So today is just basically my lighter day. I am squatting heavier on another day, but today we're squatting lighter. So basically I want to give you guys a few little tips and pointers for things that I'm thinking about while I'm doing my squat. And then I'm going to have pointers for quickly doing this 135. You guys can kind of look at how I'm doing it, and then yeah, I'm going to jump into my 315. But the first thing I want you guys to remember is that you want to keep your neck in a neutral position, okay? Because you see a lot of people lifting all the way up when they squat, or looking too far down. You want to keep your chin tucked and in line with your back, with your spine, okay? That's going to put you in the safest position for your neck while you're squatting. So we're going to start there. When it comes to hand placement, I personally like to grab the bar and tuck my triceps into my lats and really squeeze, and that's going to help me, you know, maintain upper back tightness while I'm doing a high bar squat, which is what we're doing today. So I like to grab the bar close, squeeze my triceps into my lats, and then my back's going to feel really tight. The next thing is, guys, you don't want to break at the knee when you're squatting. You want to break at your hips. So instead of breaking forward, it's just like you're sitting down. You want to break at your hips. So right here should break before your knees. But the next thing, okay, is you never want your knees to cave in when you're squatting, which is probably obvious for a lot of you guys. But yeah, when you're squatting, you want to have the knees pushed out while you're on the way down. And when you're on the way back up, then boom, explode, come back. So yeah, don't ever have your knees collapsing. And those are just a few little tips. So go put them in action. Now we're gonna jump on our squats.
Kamali.
Alright guys, so after the squats, we're gonna jump into a quad focus superset. So we're gonna do 3 sets right here on the, I guess you can call it a front squat machine. I don't really know exactly what you call it, but front squat machine, squat machine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on keeping a really close stance with this movement, because the wider your stance is, the more you're gonna get into glute and hammy work. So we're gonna keep the feet closed, and we're gonna squeeze through our quads during the entire movement, make sure we're really feeling it there. And then after we're done, we're gonna do goblet squats. So we're gonna do 12 to 15 reps in each working set. So 3 sets of the front squat machine, 3 sets goblet squats. And when it comes to the goblet squats, guys, this is also gonna be very quad focused, like I said, quad superset. So it's pretty much like a front squat with a dumbbell. So all the tips I gave you guys in squats, they transfer over to the goblet squat, but you're just gonna be holding a dumbbell in front of you rather than doing a back squat. So pretty straightforward. And when it comes to this movement, again, I'm trying to focus on pushing my knees out very slowly on the way down, and then on the way back up, then I'm pushing them back in. So 3x15 squats is tragic. Guys, try 315, or yeah, you know what, try 315, 3 sets 15.
Beltless, no knee sleeves. I feel like absolute donkey balls.
Corn's in bad shape.
Donkey balls.
Oh, threw up?
Donkey balls.
Yeah, man.
Tragic.
I don't know. Donkey balls.
Because you're small.
Push it down. What? Push the weight up. Bro, the front. Squat. Okay.
What?
It's gonna go down here.
What?
This way. That front thing right here? Yeah.
I got broads in Atlanta, just to the lean the family. Credit cards in the scammers, hitting the licks in the van. Legacies, family, wait and see, look like a panda. Going out like a Montana, 100 killers on the helmets. Legacies, family, wait and see, family. Pockets full, Danny, selling ball, candy. Man on the macho like Randy, the chopper go out to for granted. This nigga bullet, you bandit. Killers understand it. I got broads in Atlanta, twisted the lean in the family. Credit cards in the scammer.
Here, Quinn, how's it feel to have more muscle mass than Corn?
How does it feel to have more muscle?
Yeah.
I think I've had it all my life. I don't really understand.
You don't know?
Yeah,
Yo, why were you bigger than Corn when you were like a junior in high school? And him now?
Damn. Well, Corn has a small frame and just low tier genetics.
Yeah, Corn just threw up, so kick him while he's down. Tragic. Quinn, man, I told you to hit the 405.
Okay.
In 2 videos,
Okay.
I said something might happen.
It's only because you brought it into existence. You brought those words into existence, and you know what? It played out.
It played out, yeah.
Honestly, though, like, okay, bench, I'll be honest, like, bench feels fucking terrible.
Yeah.
But, like, accessory work doesn't feel bad. So I'm thinking a week of training, some motor pathways may come back. It might still be on the table.
Yeah.
But
you know, on the roller coaster chest.
yeah, dude, this thing actually makes training like pretty fun. Like you just strap it real tight, like
Six Flags action. All right, guys. The last superset we're gonna do, hammy dominant. Okay, it's gonna be wide stance leg press, and we're going to put our feet higher up on the leg press. And with this movement, very simple, guys. We're focusing on pushing through our heels and pushing our knees out on the way down, just like pretty much every other leg movement, to avoid snapping our knees up. And if you find your knees caving on this, either the weight's too heavy or your feet are too wide apart. And then we're gonna superset it with single leg, hamstring curls right here. And guys, if you fuck this movement up, there's something, you got a problem, because you literally, Sold it, man. Sold it. Leg press taken? What? Alright, guys. So, we're gonna do 2 sets of 8 to 10 reps on both exercises. And then the third set, we're gonna lower the weight and do 20 reps.
Golden road, but I'm a little stronger now. You cashed in on my promise. promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now.
Hammies?
Hammies, glutes.
Oh, I don't want to see your glutes,
Huge.
but I don't want to see your glutes. I don't want to see your glutes.
Alright guys, so the sleep schedule is not, it's kind of like a lost cause at this point, man. I tried to fix it, but it's 3:45 in the morning and I'm eating my last meal right now. Cornelius and I are watching some Arrow right now while, you know, I'm eating my last meal and he's eating like his queso and Doritos. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, Corn Man.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Let's go to.
This shit feel like Friday nights. This shit made me feel alive. I feel like we in paradise. Paradise.
Talking to some bitches.